when the opposition starts celebrating not the victory of a no confidence motion, but the admission of the motion in Parliament. The I.N.D. And welcome back. In just 24 hours, 4 cases of rape were reported in Rajasthan's Alwar. The police have been accused of going slow in the investigation. And the Republic Media Network is investigating this alleged cover-up in Alwar. Here is a story that the Lutyens media is blacking out, but which it cannot anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, then we'll debate.
163 kilometers from the national capital in Rajasthan's Alwar, 2 teenage sisters were allegedly raped for close to 18 months.
We are reporting right in front of the farmhouse where 2 minors in Alwar city were allegedly raped for over a year and a half. This is the area where the crime was continuously committed until the time it came to fore, when the father of the 2 minors noticed the elder daughter bloated, and only after that he took her to the hospital to realize that she was 7.5 months pregnant.
Republic investigation has revealed that 3 days after the FIR, there have been no arrests in the case.
कितना समय लग गया FIR आपको रजिस्टर करने में?
मैडम जी 3 दिन होगा।
3 दिन लग गए आपको FIR रजिस्टर करने में, तो इतना समय क्यों लगाया पुलिस ने?
अभी ये वो पता नहीं है, 3 दिन होगा, उसके बाद एक बार पुलिस आई है।
खाली एक बार आई है?
उसके बाद कोई कार्रवाई नहीं हुई।
मुझे सुनने में आया कि आपको धमकी भी मिल रही है कि कैसे
मिल रही है? ये तरीका से कर रहा है भाई, पैसे दिल्ली ले लियो, अब भाई ही के ही निपटा दियो।
The police under Congress government in Rajasthan is on the back foot.
We are in lookout of those accused. Basically, it is said that when the issue was raised, they took a lot of time to come to police, and the accused, they realized that now the matter would be reported to police, so they have fled. And but our teams are in lookout, and we'll soon arrest them.
And this is not the only crime. Alwar has seen 4 cases of rape in just 24 hours.
Just a few kilometers from Alwar city, and this incident has took place from here. The victim belonged from this particular area, and this incident is of this Sunday, when these 8 men committed the heinous crime of alleged rape.
The BJP is alleging political links for cover-up.
आज जिस प्रकार से राजस्थान का ये स्थिति बनी है, विशेषकर हमारे अलवर की, इसमें सबसे बड़ी भूमिका है तो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की भूमिका है। और ये अलवर का जो मेवात क्षेत्र है, इसमें तो विशेषकर जो कांग्रेस के नेता हैं, इन अपराधियों का संरक्षण करते हैं और इनको कोई भय नहीं है, किसी प्रकार का कोई डर नहीं है। तभी जाकर ऐसी घटनाएं लगातार बढ़ रही हैं, लगातार हो रही है।
Rajasthan government is under fire over law and order situation in the state. Let's debate.
We have Shazia Elmi and Renu Mittal here, and first I'd like to go to Anirudh Bharatpur, who's an activist. He's joining me. Anirudh, you know the details of these particular cases. The cover-up is quite obvious, right? It's quite obvious.
Correct.
Why is the Rajasthan government covering it up? Is it because, why is Sachin Pilot quiet on it? Why is Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot quiet on it? Somehow Sachin Pilot seems to have lost the spark ever since he entered into the compromise with Ashok Gehlot. Is he compelled to remain quiet on it for political reasons?
Well, thanks for having me on it. On your program, Arnab. So, couple of things we must understand that first of all, there is a complete failure of the working of the judiciary and the administration in Rajasthan. This is one particular unfortunate incident that we are talking about today, but several shootings in Bharatpur, where I come from, several gang rapes, several molestation cases have come across, from the entire state in the last 6 months. So because of the infighting within the Congress party, infighting within the cabinet of the chief minister, the Lal diaries being found, etc., the administration has gone into hibernation. So that is something that is another very serious subject at a macro level for the chief minister to answer for. Coming to talk of...
I just
sorry.
want to, Lokesh is also on the debate. Lokesh, not one word from the Congress leadership. Two sisters were raped by co-workers of their father at a brick kiln. They're so young, 13 and 16 years old. No arrests were made. FIRs don't get registered. Not a single comment. 17-year-old schoolgirl gets kidnapped and gang raped by a group of 8 men. It's frightening what is happening in Rajasthan, and clearly, Shazia, I get a feeling that these people, rapists and potential rapists, feel they will get away with it in Rajasthan. That's the response of the Gehlot government now.
No, Arnab, I would like to make a
these
point
facts
here, if you may
very
allow
sad
me.
and a
Very
sorted
sad
affair.
situation in
These
Rajasthan.
girls, can I just come in, please? If you read about the case, actually, it's so difficult to actually get to know the details because it's chilling. The girls are 15 and 13, and they were raped a few times. The father of the girls got to know about it only when the older daughter was complaining of stomach pain and stuff, and discovered that she was pregnant, and then along with her younger sister, and the older sister is pregnant, 7.5 months gone, and the younger one too. So just imagine the state, and even for the longest period, despite the fact that the father of these girls went to various avenues and to the police station, not once but many times, they refused to even file an FIR.
Yeah, it's so,
And
it's so
I want to-
typical out there, Shazia. I was thinking about it. I don't think Deepika Padukone said anything about what's happening in Rajasthan, because Deepika will not speak against the Congress party. Nandita Das, Aparna
Arnab, the
Sen,
incident
they will
is
not speak
tragic.
about
It's
any
a
Congress
tragedy.
because they put their hopes in the Congress.
It's very, very...
And therefore they will not speak now. They will not go to JNU and have a rally against the violence against women. They will not go there. Even Amitabh Bachchan, who talks about how questions are being raised on civil liberties, he said that in Kolkata, did not speak about what happened in Bengal later under Mamata Banerjee. Amir Khan not talking, Nandita Das not speaking at all. What has happened to all of them? They have everything to say about everything under the sun. They are so protective of you, aren't they? Now, but tell me, what is Gehlot doing? He's too busy fighting Sachin Pilot? Handling Sachin Pilot, Lokesh?
Arnab,
He's too busy handling
Ashok
Sachin?
Gehlot's administration, the number of police stations, they have increased manifold.
Oh, they've
This
increased
incident
police
is
stations.
have the Manning.
unfortunate.
Is there Manning for
It's
those
a
police
tragedy.
stations?
It's a tragedy. However, you cannot use it to generalize the state of administration in Rajasthan.
Oh, you can't say
In
anything when it comes.
Rajasthan, the police and the administration has improved significantly
Yes, that's why
from the
we've
time
had
Ashok
beheading in
Gehlot government
Udaipur.
has come
We've
in.
had three shootouts in Bharatpur.
Over here,
We've had gang rapes in
this
eastern
entire
Rajasthan.
incident
Is that
is
what you call
tragic, and I'm very
an active
sure
administration?
that a due process
I
of law
despise the
will
fact
be adhered
that
to,
rape is again.
and the
Look at
guilty
this.
would
It is
be
so shameful.
punished. Justice would be brought about.
Or the other activists who
No,
seem
madam,
pretend to
I
care about
understand
rape.
your
Do not
frustration.
care
I
about rape.
understand your
Or the
frustration
rape victim.
to look
Is
for
the
a
rape
reason
victim or the
to
horror of what
tarnish
she's
Ashok
going
Gehlot's
through.
government, because
There's a
there
rape
you don't have
of
any
a
room
How
for
is
that.
Ashok Gehlot not
This is ruled
responsible?
by
Understand
BJP.
Ashok
How is-
Gehlot
how is-
was
how is
not
Lokesh,
Rajasthan.
how is Ashok Gehlot-
Of women's bodies, and this is complete politicization of rape.
Madam, go to
Women's
Rajasthan to see what
tools
Ashok Gehlot
to do
has
the
done.
politics.
We
And
must
that is
call
what I
Arnab
find
to Rajasthan.
You should go to Rajasthan to see yourself what Ashok Gehlot has done to the state.
You
He
should
has
go to Rajasthan.
transformed.
Rahul Gandhi should go to
Madam, I have
Rajasthan.
been-
Amir
I have
Khan
been
should go
to
to Rajasthan.
Rajasthan
Jamal
way
Azmi
more
should go to
many times
Rajasthan.
than you
Farah
heard
Khan
the
should
name
go to
Rajasthan.
All of you need to go. Priyanka
Don't
Vadra
tell
needs
me,
to go to
don't tell me what Rajasthan
Please
is.
go to Rajasthan.
Don't tell me what
Please go
Rajasthan
to
is.
Rajasthan.
I've been
Please
to
go.
Rajasthan way
Is the
more than
rape
you
of
have
a
heard the
woman
name
in
Rajasthan.
any less horrific than a rape of a woman
This is
anywhere else?
your narrative.
You see
This
the
is your
state and
narrative which
administration.
suits
Okay,
your
why was the
political
FIR not
agenda
filed? Renu, I go
and
back
the
to the issue.
propaganda.
Why are FIRs not being filed in time? Why do the people, after when their
Because
family
the police
members
is
are
hand in
raped?
glove with the ruling party.
You
Please
know
try to
why?
understand the chief minister
Because they
is
want to
only
see
posting people.
who is the victim, who is the perpetrator,
Can I
but
have
since
a
the day
few
the rape
guys-
has happened,
you guys
The
have
two
which
girls
party
have
is
been
in
gang
power?
raped, they still have to determine
party
who the
in
victim
power
is.
matters
I think
more.
Mr. Activist,
Which
you have
party is in
spoken.
power?
So has
They
the
call out
BJP.
rape or
No,
terrorism
Renu,
as power.
Renu,
Power is BJP.
Renu,
It's
Renu,
a
my
matter of
question to you. Renu, if you may take my question, please. Renu, a question for you, Renu. A question for you.
Yes.
You see, when it came to Hathras, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi got into their multi-crore SUV and they said, we're going to take a drive down, no power in the world will stop us. I want to know, 4 minor girls are raped, their own government does nothing. Why won't they take a drive to Jaipur? Why won't they?
Arnab ji, please tell me that when has Rahul Gandhi,
why won't they?
Come down?
Please.
Why won't they, Renu? And why won't you question them, Renu? Why won't you question them? Why won't the YouTube gang speak about them? Why won't the YouTubers speak about them?
Can I speak now, please?
Why would the YouTube gang not speak about them?
For 4.5 years, Mr. Ashok Gehlot has been fighting Sachin Pilot. Okay, he has
So he's too busy.
Administration. He is also the Home Minister of the state. He has taken on whole multiplicity of portfolios, but at the end of the day, his delivery is
He's
zero.
a failure.
Mr. Ashok Gehlot.
But then if he's a failure, he's a failure. I'm asking you today, my question is, forget Ashok Gehlot, what about the party leadership?
Yes,
Arnab
absolutely.
ji, if I may come in here, and I really want to come in here.
He has Mr. Activist has to speak on everything. Please, can you let the others speak?
Yes, of course, because I'd like to understand that when has Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Gandhi ever come down to Rajasthan for anything that has gone wrong?
They are losing Rajasthan. Why are you so het up? The point is that this is very sad.
It's not a question of winning or losing. Renu, it's a question of using women victims. It's a question of using women victims. Allow me, Renu, I don't want to speak over you, but I will because I'm louder than you if I want to be. The question is not that. The question is about being selective. And when you're selective, you're not sincere. When you're not sincere, you're uttering falsehoods. When you're uttering falsehoods knowingly, then you're a liar. When you're a liar, then you're a hypocrite. When you're a hypocrite, you have no right to lecture anybody on anything. And my question is this: doesn't Priyanka Vadra's instructions to Congress workers to stand up for all incidents related to the safety of women before reaching to meet the family of the Unnao rape victim in 2019 fall flat today as a political drama when women's safety is a cruel joke in Rajasthan and Priyanka Vadra doesn't have the guts to talk about it, Renu? She doesn't have the guts to talk about it.
She
should protest on the streets of Jaipur about it.
On what basis do you say this?
Why doesn't she do it? Why doesn't
I'm asking you, why doesn't she do it?
She is not.
Everyone's asking, why doesn't she do it?
The Chief Minister to take action.
Why doesn't she do it?
He is the Home Minister also of the state. There have been any number of cases in Rajasthan of young girls being raped, but no action has been taken unless a whole amount of force has come from social activists and various other people as well. The media also in Rajasthan doesn't speak because they think that Ashok Gehlot is the last word.
Republic speaks everywhere. I'm asking you now, Shazia, that's not, see, the point is about the hypocrisy. Where is the top brass of the Congress party vis-a-vis, the series of rapes?
No, these are serious issues. These are issues of rape of young girls whose lives are ruined. And
not
why
serious enough for the Vadra family?
It's a question that the Congress leadership has to ask its Chief Minister.
Shazia.
And why are they not asking? Why are they quiet? You are right on asking that question.
0 arrests are made and FIR is not even registered in time. What more do I have to say?
No, Arnab, I want to say something. Can you? And I would like to request. I request all the panelists. Are we going to call out rape or talk about the dignity of a little girl and her well-being only if after looking at the party in power of that particular state, the name of the victim, caste of the victim, and that of the perpetrator, and mostly, as I said earlier, as to whether BJP runs the state or Congress? Isn't rape horrific enough? Do we have to saddle it with politicization of this kind when you use women's bodies for politics? And I think that...
Why are you politicizing this issue? It is you who is trying to politicize the issue and get some brownie points.
No, I'm calling out the politicization done by you.
You are simply using this issue to create a political mileage out of it, to get some form of a political
brownie points. Why don't you ask Rahul Gandhi and drag him? Drag Rahul Gandhi.
No, tell me, which BJP leader has visited that place? Which BJP leader has visited?
What stops you from dragging Priyanka Gandhi?
Did Narendra Modi ji visit that place?
Why don't you question?
Which BJP leader is visiting the place?
I'm asking you.
No.
You
have a terrible track record.
Why rape cannot be qualified
is
or
witnessing
quantified?
the worst form of violence. But has the Prime Minister visited the state?
The kind of coverage
You
of
have
calling out
a pathetic
or
record with respect to these issues, and now you are simply trying to create a narrative in Rajasthan because you know in the upcoming elections you are going to lose severe.
I'm not even speaking about the election.
To manufacture some form of a negative image for Rajasthan's government.
And the father has
आप
been running
कहते हो राजस्थान बर्दाश्त नहीं करेगा, क्या नहीं बर्दाश्त करेगा? आपकी बकवास बर्दाश्त नहीं करेगा. Rajasthan won't tolerate the rubbish lies that you all are promoting, propagating by politicizing issues. Why don't you come to the core issues? What is your track record? On what issues do you contest elections? What is your ideology? What have you done to India? But you will not contest those. What you will do is, you will come up with some form of a manufactured issue, sensationalize a particular news, use individuals to get political mileage, and then try to gain sympathy from the people. Polarize the people, communalize the country, divide the society, and thereby distort the entire national identity and unity which binds people together.
I think you must have lost your mind. You talk about unity at a time when I'm talking about cases of rape. Don't give the same old lecture. Don't. You're sounding non-serious. You take this. You're taking this Mohabbat ki dukaan argument a little too seriously. I am talking about cases of rape, and I request you to appear, at least Lokesh, appear serious about it. Even if it's not a serious matter for you, at least appear serious about it. The situation is bad on the ground. Mr. Bharatpur can tell you more. Anirudh can tell you more. He knows enough on the ground. And you can't derogate
Arnab, why don't you ask the women from the BJP to speak up when atrocities take place in BJP-ruled states? What's happening in Rajasthan
is there a competition on this?
It's absolutely awful. But these women are all quiet when it comes to Manipur, when it comes to UP, when it comes to all the other states. Shazia Almi has nothing to say on Manipur. All the ministers in the Modi government have nothing to say. The condemnation has to be, as a woman, the condemnation has to be across the board. The condemnation has to be that no one
as a woman that you keep
the culprit will be brought to book and publicly paraded.
Creature you have become. What a politician you become.
Shazia is very, very cool and calm and quiet on Manipur, isn't she? But very agitated in Rajasthan. How nice. How nice.
Political vultures like
this doesn't rub well on you, Shazia. You have been in various parties and now you have landed up in the BJP. Now you are defending it as though this is your original home and that nothing else matters. Women matter. Their lives matter. Their dignity matters. Whatever state it may be in, it matters.
You didn't even hide it.
And I wish you would realize that.
Your scheming political little brain. That's all I want to see. You don't care up to a damn about a young girl's life. Young girl, woman, no. You will choose. West Bengal, quiet. Rajasthan,
you are
quiet.
On West Bengal. You want to scream on West Bengal, okay?
No, this is what you want to do. UP, let's scream, let's go out. Justice for Kathua, justice for but no justice for these girls. Why?
There was an incident in UP. Do you remember?
Can I come in over here?
When the minister's son was involved, none of you spoke up.
That is a matter of grave.
Can we have a civilized debate? Can I please make a point?
I think there was a shocking incident reported a couple of days back, Lokesh, where a 17-year-old schoolgirl, this is actually becoming so bad in Rajasthan. Young girls are getting picked up, gang raped and thrown on the streets. Police does not file FIRs anymore.
What is National Commission of Women?
What is National Commission for Women? Now you will say, what is the NCW doing? You have a state government, law and order comes under you, you have a state police, and you are saying that what does the NCW, which merely has a recommendatory function at most, what is the NCW doing? Then I'd also ask you, then Ashok Gehlot should resign and say that let the NCW manage the state of affairs in Rajasthan. First you get Ashok Gehlot to resign since you passed it on and said what is the NCW doing? Silly reply.
What is the central agency?
Silly and childish reply.
Are they only to attend ceremonies?
Immature reply.
Lectures?
Unthought reply. Illiterate reply.
Yeah. He has no idea what he's talking about. Why don't you ask
Even
the
Renu
Chief
is
Minister
against
what
you. You can
happening
imagine
in
how
this
bad things are for you.
No, listen. I'm simply asking a question. If there is so much of truth in whatever you are stating, what are the central agencies? Why are the central agencies not commenting on
my
it? Why
question
are
to you
What
is,
are doing first? Tell us that. State
viewers,
agencies, central
I think
agencies
it's
will come in
a slap on the face of the Congress. It's a slap on the face of the Congress that Rajasthan has seen the highest number of rape cases in 2020 and
Yes.
2021. Under the Congress and under the Gehlot government, highest number of rape cases in Rajasthan. I want to know why. How can the same party talk about women's issues, and when a Rajasthan minister speaks about it, he is removed and physically assaulted?
Yes.
It is,
And he's called all kinds of names.
Tops the chart.
And he's told, don't speak. Don't speak about Madhya Pradesh. Speak about Rajasthan.
Why does the
Answer the
I.D.A delegation not go to Rajasthan? Why don't they go to Rajasthan?
That's what I was asking. Why don't they go to Rajasthan?
Horrific.
Anyway, women of the BJP
Horrific.
should not speak at all.
What about
Because they have nothing to say on their own state.
No, what about Madhya
I have
Pradesh?
spoken on
Intelligence
the
claims that
They
the
should just
state
keep
having
quiet.
the highest crime
They have
rate
nothing
against
to
women
say.
is Madhya Pradesh. Why not Madhya Pradesh?
Total hypocrisy.
Arey, we
They are
speak about
different
everything.
opportunities.
We speak about everything, but I want to ask you, Lokesh, the people you sponsor, the frustrated YouTubers brigade, why don't they do stories on Rajasthan? Why does the frustrated YouTubers out of work brigade do stories on Rajasthan?
The chart on national as per the
Why does the
NCRT
unemployable YouTubers brigade not do exposures of the Gehlot government?
No, tell
I
me
would
one
really
thing.
want to
When Madhya
interrupt here,
Pradesh is
Arnab,
topping the
and
chart,
bring
why
about
not
2
cover
points,
Madhya Pradesh?
if that's all right. What
Anirudh.
I want to ask two very simple things. This can continue forever. 2 young girls have been gang raped. What is stopping the Chief Minister from coming out to a press conference and saying it is an unfortunate incident and this is how the investigation is going to take shape? What is stopping him? I don't know. Point number 2, Priyanka Gandhi with her drama of Ladki Hu, Lad Sakti Hu, all of that. Why can't she come down to Alwar and meet them? I mean, she can go to Ranthambore and have the park, National Park, open for herself. Why can't she go to Alwar? What is the problem there?
You made your point, so get the answer. The police shall carry out the investigation and follow the due process of law. If at all there is any dereliction of duty by any officer, strictest of the action would be taken against that erring officer. So you get your answer.
You're sounding
straight.
boring.
The police is going
Shazia,
to perform its task as per
you
the
even sound
procedure
boring when you
established
say
by law, not as per
I'm bored. I'm really bored. I'm really bored with that.
Secondly,
After all the silly,
Boring.
after all
when you are talking about
you've been
Priyanka
giving
Gandhi,
so far,
she
in a
is
desperate
sincere
attempt to
to her
cover up
message.
of these
Ladki
2
hu,
young
Lad Sakti hu.
girls, these
She stands
minors.
She should
the
go to
women of
Alwar. Then
India,
she should go to
the
Alwar.
girls of India,
You have nothing to
and
say.
any place
You have nothing to
wherever
say.
such a kind
And
of
see how
incident takes
you
place,
say-
you will find
how
her
you
standing
say-
by the women of
And
India.
how the outrage over rape is so selective based on the state where it's been committed.
What's your
You know, it is absolutely.
Now tell me, will you comment on what happened in Manipur?
But when it happens
Tell
in
me,
Manipur,
will you
UP,
dare
You
to
ask
comment
anything,
upon
they'll
what
say
happened in
Manipur.
Manipur?
You say there should not be whataboutery. No. You guys say, and I agree with you, that there must be no whataboutery. 1 minute. When I said there must be no whataboutery done by the BJP government, all you Congis started taking clips of mine and tweeting it. I am saying to you, why are you doing whataboutery right now? When I am talking about Rajasthan, why are you saying Manipur? It is horrendous what you are doing. It is horrendous. And it is horrendous that Ashok Gehlot, instead of initiating action, as Anirudh says, wants to splice and dice statistics. And he puts out tweets saying in comparison to 2019, crimes against women have decreased in Rajasthan. I mean, and he's saying they've increased in Madhya Pradesh. You are the wizards of whataboutery. It's going to go against you. Ladies and gentlemen, tracking the Alwar cover-up and many more stories, and I shall see you tomorrow sharp at 9 on Thursday evening. Good night and goodbye.
The Amity Law School, ranked among the top 10 in India, educates some of the most brilliant students who get recruited by top law firms and go for higher studies to leading universities like Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge and UCL. To apply, visit amity.edu.
when the opposition starts celebrating not the victory of a no confidence motion, but the admission of the motion in Parliament. The I.N.D.I